we're gonna get back to finishing that up. But I have thought about something. Where we are in the story, I am almost caught up to where I was in my off-stream play. When I started this game, before I started streaming it, I had gotten quite a ways into it off-stream. So, what I'm going to do after I get this switched to windowed mode so that I can stream it. If I can remember how to do that. There we go. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to catch back up to where I was in my playthrough off stream. And then we're going to switch to that save because I have completed so many of the side quests in that save. I've completed like 99% of them. And a lot of them, like Nier Automata has way better side quests. A lot of the side quests in this one, it's got some good ones. It's got a lot of forgettable ones. Better than Drakengard. Each game is an improvement from the last. But, yeah, I like the fishing side quest. I don't mind fishing in RPGs. The fishing in Automata was fine. Actually kind of enjoyable sometimes, but the fishing side quest in this one, fuck it. Worse than Final Fantasy XV's fishing, somehow. So, all of that monotony has already been taken care of by me off-stream. And so I'm gonna just switch to that save. This is my on-stream save. You'll see it's nearly 30 hours into the game, minus my on-stream save, which is only 11 hours into the game. And both of these saves are almost in the same point of the story. One of them has done way less of the side quests. And I feel like that'll just help keep things a little smoother. Because I really don't need to sit here and stream every single side quest, and I wasn't going to. But we can beat the game as though I did. Because I did, I just didn't do it on stream. Hello, Neo. So, refresher, if you weren't here last time I played Nier, our young lad here got stabbed pretty badly by the character from the opening, who is referred to as the Shadow Lord. They gave him a very cheesy name on purpose. And then we got a time skip, and now we're all grown up. And now we wield big swords. And we're not Brazilian, but we can double jump. Are you talking about how the main character of this has the same voice actor as Noctis?
Oh man, what's the? Well, I was.
You know what? No. We don't have to do side quests. Nope. Nah, we're not gonna do side quests, actually. What we're gonna do is just focus on playing the story. Because honestly, I've showed off enough of this game's side quests. You've seen them. Like, I'm not gonna defend every single side quest in this game. There's a few good ones. But, off stream, I have a lot more, willingness to sit down and just play the game. On stream, I kind of want to just focus on the story. Not gonna lie. Nier Automata, when I stream that, I'd say like 80% of its side quests are much better than this game's side quests. The other reason that I will be doing this is because one of the endings we have to get requires us to have every weapon. Which is something much closer to being done on my off-stream save than it is on this save because of all the side quests I did. And there's something funny that we have to do. The ending of this game that ties into Nier Automata is of course. Not ending A or B or C or even ending D, but ending E, much like Drakengard. So we have to get ending E. And to do that, we have to get all of the other endings first. All right, let's see. What's our main objective right now? Find the back entrance to the Lost Shrine. Beautiful. All right, let's go. So, yeah, once we're caught up to where I am on my personal save, we'll be switching to my personal save. There are definitely some great side quests in this game, but they happen to be the minority of the side quests. I did a side quest in this game off stream that took actual days to complete because it required taking advantage of the game's farming simulation aspects. There you go. Looks like it'll be a good time for me to resume my playthrough of that on stream soon. Maybe I'll even start this weekend. I don't know. I was gonna say something. Oh, yeah. It wouldn't be a lie to say I have more patience off stream than I do on stream.
Hey, look who it is. Remember me?
That red bag. My pages. You're the slovenly half of that couple who refused to stop arguing.
Hey, it's been a while.
Sure has. I've been in charge of this canal since we last talked. Apparently I did a pretty good job with it because they decided to make me the permanent ferryman.
Oh yeah, huh? Congrats.
Thanks. Still, it's not all puppies and unicorns. The old ball and chain is always harping on me now about how much I work. Anyway, if you got a place to be, just let me know and I'll take you there.
I need you to take me in the rear of the Lost Shrine.
The Lost Shrine's up ahead, just past this cave.
As well as the Shadow Lord's castle. Let us make haste.
Sky, I hate to say it, but the old ball and chain refers to the act of being tied down to somebody. And you can be tied down to anybody. Alright, time for some platforming. Oh, I know. And it's an expression that has been used for a very long time, historically in reference to one's wife, but nowadays you could certainly use it to refer to anybody. I would also hope that you're self-aware if you're going to say that, but I imagine if you're saying that, you're not very self-aware. Oh, that's what I'm saying. I mean, we know he has a wife because we've met her. But that expression doesn't imply one way or another. There's problems with the expression in other areas, but not that particular one. Look, we're back outside the Yggdrasil. It's like, here's something I'll talk about. And I'm going to talk about this very briefly, but it's something I noticed when I was younger. When I was younger, on like TV and movies and stuff, whenever characters that were in a relationship of the same gender, it would always come down to a question of who was the husband and who was the wife. And I'm sure plenty of other people remember this as well. But why does it matter? You're both people. You're both in the same relationship. Obviously, that comes from a very outdated expectation of what a family is. Great, I just got fucking knocked off the Smash Bros. Stage. God, I forgot how much of a pain in the ass the enemies become after the time skip. I know, it's just something I noticed a lot. It was like, you know, like 20 years ago. That's how everyone viewed relationships. Like, there had to be someone who was the husband. I should have stocked up on medicinal herbs before I ventured out. Ugh, we'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be fine. Look, I just got another one. It was just like who we were as a species. Sky, we haven't evolved physically in a while, but I think we've evolved mentally quite a bit in just my lifetime. Some of us, anyway. I watched the well, I rewatched the first episode, but I watched the second episode of Pluto with my dad today. The show's great. Oh, I can't wait for you to see the second episode, Sky. We get a robot producing tears.
This is all too easy.
The show gets to continue being a happy-go-lucky adventure. When I hear vocals like this now, because of that one song I found, I keep expecting like a drum beat to kick in and like regular vocals to kick in. If only Link had the ability to jump over blocks and then push them again from the other side. He actually does. In Ocarina of Time, he attains that ability. Once there's a Z-axis, everything's all set. I just gotta remember what part of the game I left off on my personal save. I know I'm beyond this, but I don't remember how much further beyond. Look, in the time skip, the shades evolved to a point where they now understand concepts like weapons and armor. Fuck these guys. They're just the manifestation of Drakengard's magic. Which I guess makes these things magical aliens from another universe. Ugh. Alright. Hold on. Do you guys like that little video I threw together of that mechanical hand I made? Yeah, my cyberpunk hand with a katana, yeah. I like the idea that in a cyberpunk future, the katana is still a viable weapon. So, I know to get the first two endings. I know how to get the first two. The first ending you get just by beating the game once. Then, if you continue your save, you get started at the halfway point again. But playing from there, cutscenes happen that did not happen your first time around. So essentially, Drakengard. Oh god. Big guy. Big guy alert. Oh, and to get ending C, that's the one you acquire when getting all of the weapons. So you can get ending C after you got an ending B, but you have to have all the weapons. And then ending D or C is based on a decision you made once you've acquired all the weapons. And then after you've acquired both ending C and D, you can then get ending E.
Kaine, Emil, look, from now on, I'm going to sleep outside with you.
Why?
I can't accept that you aren't allowed in the village. It's stupid.
So you're staging a protest? Have fun.
Don't waste your time.
But it just feels wrong.
Well, that's really nice of you, but you still don't have to stay out here with us.
Emil.
You got a super important mission. You can't sleep out in the rain. What if you catch a cold? Besides, I like camping with Kaine. Sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories, or roast...
Emil, that's enough. I got a fucking image to maintain.
You gotta look cool. You're making me look bad, kid. Please, jump up. Go up. Can I not jump that? Jump up that. There we go. My finger slipped. Misfire.
We seem to be surrounded by a mob of helpless puppies.
Just kick them aside.
I started my second job on 16 today. No, no, not the bar job. No, I haven't gotten to that yet. Since I made my way to Neo's home area, I took up the archer job. So I got that to level 10 this morning. Switching jobs in that game is surprisingly painless. You just switch weapons. Yeah, but I was like, if I'm going to do a second job out of the ones available here, I might as well do a ranged job. And I'm not going to fucking do magic.
What's going on? There's dozens of them!
These are creatures of the darkness. Lure them to the light. Pathetic to the end, I see.
Look, it's this guy again.
Aim for that statue. It's the leader.
He doesn't have a twin this time. It's just... he survived our first encounter. With one arm.
Foolish creatures. You cannot hope to best me.
These little bastards just keep coming.
These creatures cannot abide the sun. Lure them into the light.
So, I mean, between being a mage, an archer, or a lancer, I chose archer because it was different enough from gladiator, but not magic.
you felled the beast.
Persistent sumbitch, this guy.
Hurry! Strike it down!
Kaine! Are you alright? Kaine!
I fear there is little we can do for her.
No! Kaine!
What is happening?
Kaine! Kaine! It's Kaine's shade!
We've no other choice. We must strike it down.
Kaine! Come back!
Now, pin her down.
Kaine, please! Come back to us!
Oh dear.
I just got an achievement called A True Friend for stopping her within the time frame of a minute.
Kaine! Kaine!
Kaine!
I couldn't hold it back. I can't be with
We're always going to be together, Kaine. If you transform again, we'll just stop it again. As many times as it takes. I don't care how tough it is. We're gonna get you back. I like sleeping outside because I'm with you, Kaine. I'm able to ignore my appearance and keep going because of you. I'm weak, and I'm sad, and I'm lonely. But you make me strong. You're my friend, and I need you. So don't you dare leave me!
All right. Stop crying. And thanks. I'm all right.
Over there.
Obtained a mysterious stone fragment.
And what is this?
Beats me. It's got some kind of writing on it, but I don't know what it says.
How remarkably useless of you. Well, let's go ask Popola.
It's a cipher of some kind.
Cipher.
Can you determine its meaning?
I think this is the key to unlocking the Shadow Lord's castle. Here, take a look at this.
The Stone Guardian. Loyal Cerberus. The Memory Tree. Sacrifice. And the Law of Robotics.
I wrote down all the words I can understand. This fragment is called the Stone Guardian. Given that you found it in the Lost Shrine, the words must mean something. There are spaces here for 4 other fragments as well. Sacrifice, the Law of Robotics, the Memory Tree, Loyal Cerberus. The Law of Robotics probably refers to the Junk Heap, and the Memory Tree might be the Forest of Myth. But as for Sacrifice and Loyal Cerberus, I don't have a clue.
Not a problem.
Hmm?
If we want to fill in the words, we just run around the world killing every big monster we find, right?
Oh, splendid. By all means, let us undertake a murderous rampage.
They're just shades. Besides, it's the only way to reach the Shadow Lord.
It's a dangerous task.
Yeah, well, Yona's in even more danger.
But how can you even be sure that she's...
Because she is! Right? The Junk Heap and the Forest of Myth, yeah? I'm on my way.
Please be careful. Oh, and listen. About Kaine and Emil. The villagers know how much they've sacrificed, and they're thankful. It's just... they're scared, you know? People can't change overnight. I'll hurry them along the best I can. But can you please give them a little more time?
I'll try.
Listen, with age, I'll point out something about this young lad of a main character. When he was a kid, he almost never felt anger.
Popola said we might be able to find a key fragment in the Junk Heap.
Perhaps we can find a clue at Two Brothers' weaponry.
We'll start with the Junk Heap. Real quick, let me load my other save and see what my next objective is. To give us a better idea of when to switch. Oh, I can even check the Fragments tab and see. Alright, perfect. I just gotta remember how to go to... There we go. Other. Load. We're just gonna see where I stopped on this save. It looks like I stopped the same... It looks like I stopped where we are. What's my next objective? Go to the Forest of Myth. No, okay, we did one thing. I did one thing that we have left to do. We have to go to the junk heap. I know I went to the junk heap first, because I know myself. But, okay, look at this quest completion percentage. 83%, and I haven't missed any. And I have no incomplete quests at the moment. Because Adam, in his own personal time, has a lot more patience. Alright. I'm pretty sure I went to the junk heap. We're gonna go to the junk heap on my other save real quick and see if I remember. Alright. It's great that the two saves are in the exact same spot, too. It's like... It's perfect. I'm sure a Nier lore video creator could have a field day with that. By comparison, what is our side quest completion on this save? 29%. 29% versus 83 at the same point in the story. Give or take. Yeah, I think I remember what happens at the junk heap. I know for sure. I know I came here. So this is the last thing we'll have to do on this save. All we have to do is get to a point where it wants us to go to the Forest of Myth next. And we can jump ship.
Be tons of machinery here.
Yeah, but I don't know how much we can actually use.
Oh, wow. Check this out. It looks brand new.
Hey, be careful, all right? This place is dangerous.
I'll be fine.
Oh, no.
Huh?
Look out!
Huh?
I set my controller down to take a drink and it almost vibrated off my desk.
Huh? Huh? Jacob? Oh God, this can't be happening. Jacob! Jacob! No!
Aren't you glad you didn't miss this scene? That kid's now lost his mom and his brother since the beginning of the story.
The junkie. Perhaps we should speak to the brothers. They might know something about this.
Oh, hey there. It's been a while.
That scene, of course, was closer to before the time skip.
You're the little one, aren't you? You've grown up.
As you can see, he's got a mechanical arm now.
How fares your brother?
My brother's been dead for 4 years.
Oh, I see. Please forgive the question.
It's okay.
I need to ask you something.
What is it?
You heard any rumors about shades around here? Not the little ones. I'm looking for one that's unusually big and powerful.
No, I haven't heard about anything like that. But I haven't really been listening. All I want is to destroy robots. Just rip them up.
Okay. Never mind then. See you later.
Wait!
Yes.
I recently got my hands on a weapon. A very powerful weapon. I thought you might get some use out of it.
Obtain the two-handed sword Iron Will.
This sword has seen better days.
Yeah, it's pretty beat up. I mean, there's potential, but it's fairly powerless right now.
Can you repair it?
I can repair anything with the proper materials.
If you'll fix it, I'll get the parts.
I'm so glad I decided not to throw this out. I'm gonna need some memory alloy. Only the real big enemies on the second basement level have them, so watch yourself. Also, here's the passcode to get down there. Use it on the elevator.
You got it.
And thus a human with a hatred for robots has been born over these last 4 years. I'm sure there's some story that's come up with a term for it. Robotist.
Shame about the older lad.
It just sounds like someone who works with robots.
Sounds like you went into a dangerous area for the sake of the business.
Robotist just sounds like the robot version of a botanist. Botanists certainly don't hate plants. I think to come up with the correct term, you'd have to look at the difference between robots and humans and come up with some word
Postponed his joy for the sake of his
that separates them.
Do you think he was ever truly happy?
Just making his little brother happy would have been enough. That's what being an older brother is like.
Organists. Humanitarians. I'm just saying, like, I definitely feel like robotist is not the right word for someone who's racist against robots. Right. It's like racist has a kick to it. And it doesn't imply that you enjoy working with races. Although it can be misconstrued as someone who enjoys racing. I'm a top tier racist. I always get first place. I saw an image once a long time ago, and it was Shrek from the fourth one, I think, like grumpy at the kid's birthday party or whatever. And it just the caption said racists when they discover racing games. But it's like, you don't call yourself a rapist, you call yourself a rapper. Because if you call yourself a rapist, you're gonna give people the wrong idea. But botanists don't call themselves botters. Why do they keep giving me bombs? We're killing lots of robots. I hope they don't hold a grudge. I didn't see that hole there. Or that one. Oh, God. Well, no, technically it doesn't count as death. You just take a little bit of damage. Oh, that guy just fucking either fell or got blinked away into a different dimension. That guy's about to get his own whole ass spin-off game. Please. Yeah, let's angle the camera this way so we can see the holes. Now I do need a bomb. There is one side quest that I remember that was not my favorite side quest, but I liked the way it ended. And I'll tell you how it ended because we won't see it on stream. The fishing side quest, which goes on for like 11 individual fishing adventures. The old man dies at the end of the side quest, but he basically gets to teach one last person how to fish. Like, he gets to pass on his art. Like, it's the little stories like that that make me, like, in my personal playthrough, made me really want to play through the side quests. But some of them, the tedium of them, it's just not something I want to sit through on stream. And, you know, you might think, well, you could do the side quest without it being so tedious, but at the same time, I was kind of annoyed by the end of that side quest until I realized the importance of what I was doing for the old man. Like, that quest was less about you and more about the person you were doing it for. Well, that was close. This is the room I just went through. Right? Yeah, yeah. Hold on, I've gotten lost. Yeah, we just made our way through there. Wait, open up. Ah, fuck. Well, thankfully the enemies didn't respawn. Alright, where was the wood I encountered that I needed a bomb for? I guess I blew it up already? I guess I did what I needed to do. I guess we're done. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, we get to do this now. Kaine just stays behind, but don't worry, she'll magically end up on the other side of this somehow. Honestly, with Kaine's agility, I wouldn't be surprised if she just takes a path less traveled. Hey, Kaine. Enough people in this game have called her that sincerely, Sky. Ow. Right, well, that's true. I think you can assume the intent behind most of the people that call her that in this game. But yeah, the longest side quest in this game was the side quest where I had to grow flowers of a specific color. Which took actually like a week and a half to do. Yeah, I talked to you while I was in the middle of doing it. Technically worse than just standing in a room for 15 minutes waiting for a weapon to appear. But at least I could do other things in the game. I feel for anybody who had that as their final side quest to complete, though. And they're determined 100%, so it's like you've got no game left to play. They really don't give you a lot of extra time on those bombs, do they? I've managed to avoid it so far. Don't worry, Sky. I'm sure someday Resident Evil 4 bingo will happen again on this stream. As well as, like, other game bingos. But I guarantee you at some point in the future, I will probably inevitably end up streaming some version of Resident Evil 4 again. It's my one game. It's my one game that I just never get bored of playing. It just happens to be 2 games, but you know, I don't get bored of either of them. Also, I wouldn't mind if they, if the devs of that Dead Space 1 remake got a chance to remake the second one as well. I know it would take a while before we see it, but it would be pretty cool. Like, they did a surprisingly good job with remaking that first Dead Space. Way better than I thought they were going to. I mean, with how good the original first 2 Dead Space are, it would be a missed opportunity to not try. I need the eye torture cutscene from the second game remade in stunning detail so I can be disgusted. Now this is a room that is very familiar in Nier Automata. No, I'd really rather not watch Picard at all, thanks. The eye torture scene in Dead Space 2 original is nowhere near as bad as the eye torture in a fucking Star Trek show. I know, isn't that like... The fact that that can be said in earnest and be true, like it's not just a joke. The original Dead Space 2 has an eye torture scene that is more PG than a fucking Star Trek show. I've seen like seconds of this scene because of Red Letter Media, and God, I didn't want to see more of it. I didn't even want to see that much, to be honest. I've seen entire horror movies with less gore than that.
I'll start upgrading your weapon right away. And since you did me a favor, I won't even charge you for it. Well, actually, this is gonna take a little more time than I thought. No sense in you waiting around. I'll send you a letter once it's ready.
That would be great.
A letter?
It appears we have some free time on our hands.
Popola said we might be able to find something in the Forest of Myth.
You will forgive me if I seem less than enthusiastic about such a trick.
Look what we've caught up to. I guess I could just abandon this save now. There, and now we pretend that there is no missing continuity. Alright, since that kid's working on our sword, we might as well go, visit the Forest of Myth. Also, I don't even know if, I don't think I can do any more side quests until I make more progress in the story. I'm fairly... Actually, let's double check real quick, but I'm fairly certain I've done every single side quest that can possibly done at this point. Which leaves, like... What was it? A spattering... 18%. 17%, I mean, side quests left to do. Well, yeah, ordinarily if there's any side quests anywhere in world, Devilo can tell us. And she has nothing. She has nothing to tell us. There is no work to be done in the entire game world. Also, look how much money I have. 110,640 gold. One thing I'm gonna check real quick. Did I go around to every town and obtain all of the weapons? The answer is probably most likely. Yeah.
Blacksmith.
Yeah, most likely. This is the universe where I brought Yona a melon before she fucking got kidnapped. Yep, I accidentally triggered a point of no return without realizing it and could not go give Yona her melon. So on this save, I will most likely start doing side quests again once they pop back up, because I can't imagine there's too many left. And I'm pretty sure I've already completed the most annoying ones, which is the flower growing and the fishing. And the fishing one I kind of felt bad about being annoyed about after it was all said and done. Alright, this is the village of Restless Dreams. Let's see what's going on here.
Oh, hello. How are things? You want to know if anything unusual is happening? Well, I have been feeling a rather strange presence whenever I visit the Divine Tree.
The Divine Tree?
It's a legendary tree that exists in the heart of our village.
Did you investigate the cause of this presence?
I think that's a one-time thing, Sky, unfortunately.
Not really, no.
And why not?
I think that's kind of what's special about it, is that you do it once, and then it's all done.
Well, we're not really supposed to go near the tree, except for prayer.
And why is that?
I don't know. It's just how things have always been.
Weird.
Well, I'm not a local here. I'll go investigate your dumb tree. Uh-huh.
Why do we seem to encounter nothing but odd people lately?
You should talk, Vice.
As if Grimoire Vice is capable of spouting such nonsense.
Also, from this point on, I have not experienced this game's story.
Hang on. I don't think it's done.
I only vaguely know what happens based on Nier Automata.
Does that mean it'll tell us what we want to know? That'd be nice.
I was wrong. Text-based adventure time. Black, pure darkness painted over everything. Words scattered here and there across the blackness. Kind words, difficult words, amorous words, all sparkling in the dark like jewels. The words were few now, but time was shorter. Grabbing the words in desperation, the tree turned to the sky. "This is wrong," whispered the tree, in the voice of wind through the leaves. "This is not how it was supposed to be. The plan has failed." Once, long ago, the tree had remembered everything about the world. This was its task, its function, its purpose. It shivered with something approaching joy as it collected the memories of mankind. This was no accident. Emotions were as much a part of the tree as root and bark. Memories collected like dew on the thick green leaves of the tree. And once they had formed a web that spanned the entire world, words collapsed into sunlight before passing through the leaves and into the pool of memory. From the pool, the words joined together to form colonies. The colonies united into whirlpools of light, and the light coalesced into stars. Each star was like a child of the tree, and it loved them all. Look at my memory. A child is here, brought low by disease. He is far too young to have suffered so. Thin beyond words, the boy's skin is a shade paler than the bleached sheets upon which he lies. His parents no longer visit him, for they cannot bear to watch him suffer. The doctors have long since surrendered his fate to the gods. The boy too has abandoned hope. Strange emotions, weariness, hatred swell within the dark recesses of his young heart. He tries to reject the black terror that germinates in his body, but no amount of effort or tears can drive the invader away. He has long ceased to resent his parents and doctors. Once he did, but now his pain is so great that there is little room in his heart to think of others. Only one person brings the boy comfort. A healthy young girl with tan skin and deep green eyes. She is a beacon of brightness and light in the boy's world. Her very presence is a comfort to him. But he is unable to look upon her face. Whenever they meet, the boy is filled with loathing for his own state. Soon, this loathing eats away at what joy he receives from the girl's visits. The girl will stop coming, he knows this. His every waking moment is spent in fear of this day. He thinks that if he could talk to her, he could tell her of his feelings, this might not be so. But this conversation never happens. The girl disappears, the boy dies alone. The tree scoops up this memory and carefully stores it within itself. Etched upon it is a single word: envy. Look at my memory. There is a female warrior. Her greatest enemy is a beast with red eyes that she cannot fully comprehend. When she strikes it with her sword, it turns into a pillar of salt and dies. But when the white smoke clears, a new enemy rises, and another, and another. The warrior knows that her struggle is folly, but fighting the unending stream of enemies fills her with a sense of joy and purpose. Somewhere deep in the warrior's drug-addled mind lies a vague memory of a daughter. Perhaps the child exists only in her head, the dying remnants of a powerful dream. She does not know. Her friends and fellow warriors come and go. Some flee in terror. Some are eaten. She began the fight with 23 companions, but most are gone now. The warrior's body shudders. She does not understand why at first. By the time she hears the fierce, low sound, the arena is already enclosed in darkness. Looking up, the warrior sees a beast so large that it blots out the sky. She is laughing. She has been doing so for as long as she can remember. Covered in blood and dirt, the warrior laughs. She laughs and laughs until the town that contains her daughter collapses into a pile of dust. This memory has been stored for a long time. It is etched with a single word: loss. Look at my memory. A red dragon falls from the heavens. Ah, that memory has been lost. A shame. It was a favorite of mine. After many centuries of existence, the tree saw that its carefully labeled memories were beginning to dwindle. Once seemingly infinite, the memories now seemed ready to disappear forever. The tree did not feel sadness at this. Grief was an emotion beyond its comprehension. It did, however, have the distinct feeling that something was missing. The mountain of memories it had so carefully assembled had disappeared. The tree stretched its branches as far as it could, but new memories refused to flow. The pool of memories was a black, empty pit, a hollow place where life had once flourished. The tree had lost its purpose. There was nothing to be done but sift through the few remaining memories littering the ground under its branches. This is why the tree was pleased when the young man and his companion entered the room. Well, this place is gloomy as hell. The room Adam had entered was almost completely empty. All he could see were a few crystals scattered haphazardly on the ground. Taking up one of the crystals and peering into it, Adam suddenly saw a familiar sight. It was the forest of myth, its villagers prisoners of their own dreams. I apologize, the tree thought. That is all that remains. As Adam stared at the jewel, bewildered, a voice suddenly called out from the depths of his mind. The voice implored them to listen. It was an order. Following it was mandatory. Abruptly, the pair realized that they must listen. They must listen. Look there. A small, shadowy presence appeared from beneath the floor. It appeared to be a shade. The shade grasped several jewels in its hand. More jewels tumbled out of its mouth like shards of broken teeth, sights and sounds tinkling from each one before vanishing forever. The creature was abusing the memories, treating the precious objects like a collection of cheap playroom toys. This shade appears to be consuming the memories. These things eat memories? The tree extended a branch toward Adam. Without a second thought, Adam brought his blade down on the shade, tearing its stomach wide. Jewels burst from the shade and poured across the chamber floor. Look, thought the tree. There is the conviction memory I had lost, and satisfaction, and many others as well. Yes, this is good. The tree opened its mouth and attempted to speak, but no sound emerged. A millennium of silence and solitude had caused the tree to forget certain things, but rather than be upset, it greeted the development with good cheer. Focusing all its power on the riddle of speech, the tree formed a kind of makeshift vocal cord and tried again. I implore... It spat out a glimmering green jewel. One more time. I implore you... There we are. What was the color of the lost envy? I don't know. Green? It spoke. This shade has intelligence and emotion. Who cares? Adam brushed Vice's comment aside as his sword sliced through the shade's right arm. The shade extended its remaining arm to Adam. I must touch him. I must make contact. The moment its fingers brushed against Adam, the tree felt a warm sensation begin to burn. Something hot coursed through its fingers, up its arm, and out its entire body. It was emotion, more than the entity had felt in centuries. The tree cried out in surprise and joy. 1,000 years alone. 1,000 years in quiet contemplation. The tree felt like it was going to break apart. For long centuries the tree had been alone, its heart sealed with heavy chains, but no more. New, powerful emotions began to take hold, causing its heart to lighten. This was more than the simple emotions it had been designed to feel. It was the beginnings of a soul. And the young man was the key. This was the promise made long ago. This was how it would be released. The tree's stomach began to throb in pain, a new and unpleasant sensation, but the time was not yet right. I implore you, how many were lost by the warrior who fought the red-eyed beasts? Okay, riddle time is over. I'm gonna kill this stupid shade once and for all. Something round and shiny fell from the open stomach and clattered to the floor. The key, cried the book. Secure the key! The man's sword slowed. Time began to dilate around them, stretching and slowing. Time is essential. The next word must be heard. The words exploded. It became difficult to discern their meaning. The pool of memories began to crack as infinite blackness burrowed its way into the wall. This world is falling apart. How can a world of letters... I implore. Most important thing. World. The light was complete. The memories disappeared. The tree's identity began to dissolve. As the letters slowly faded, Adam was drawn back to the real world, and the tree was satisfied.
What in the... I never realized shades were capable of rational thought.
I don't care if they can tap dance and play the fiddle. I just want to kill them without all this hassle.
With the tree defeated, we no longer have to worry about being buried in its world of letters. Unless, of course, time itself begins to rewind.
Well, there's that. That's interesting. The tree was so close to remembering Drakengard.
Let's see if the Junk Heap kid sent us a letter.
Yes, it would have had to have, because it mentioned a red dragon falling from the sky. And the red dragon only fell from the sky after the Japanese Air Force shot it down. I like that dragon too. I hope this game ends with a fucking impossible rhythm minigame.
It would seem.
Dear Adam, this is to inform you that the upgrade work on your weapon has been completed. The weapon is ready and available for pickup at your earliest convenience. I also have a more personal request to make of you, one I hope we can discuss further once you arrive to pick up the weapon. Yours, Two Brothers Weaponry.
A personal request,
He's done a lot for us. We should see what he wants. Off to the Junk Heap then.
I know. He started that service for us on a whole different save, and he still finished his job. I know myself well enough that I was able to recreate my own decisions without even remembering them. I'd like to point that out. Because I still had the option to go see Popola, which means I hadn't picked that and then gone to the Forest of Myth. I chose to go straight to the Forest of Myth. And it would appear there are still no side quests available to do. So let's go to the Junk Heap. I liked that little section with the tree. It wasn't as cool as the first text-based adventure, but I think that memory tree gave us some important information about the shades. Something I'd speculated about prior. It would appear that these shades are not only made up of the magic words from the world of Drakengard, but memories of people. Also, I would like to point out the irony of the warrior who had 23 companions. Just the fact that the number 23 was chosen.
Hey there. Your weapon is ready to go.
Great, thanks.
You know, with a weapon like that,
You were going to say?
I need to ask you for a favor.
Oh, yeah?
I want you to avenge my brother.
That is a rather ponderous favor.
It's my mission. It's the whole reason I've been creating these weapons for the past 4 years. I don't care about money. I only care about making a weapon strong enough to kill those bastards.
Which bastards?
The ones in the mountain. That little shade and his robot.
A shade has joined forces with a robot.
There's a shade in there?
Yes.
And what have we decided?
We're gonna kill it.
Alright, dude. We'll go take care of your revenge problem. Oh, it's powerful, only marginally, and it's super heavy. I think I'm all set. But
You've got to kill him. Kill by the... What can I help you with?
I want to see if I can do any upgrading. I mean, yeah, I technically can. Thankfully, you just have to find all the weapons, not max them all out. Can you imagine if you also had to max them all out?
Come.
Sunrise might be my best weapon though at the moment. It 442 damage. The Vile Axe also does 442, but it doesn't have as much magic power. And you might think I don't care about magic, but in this case, it is magic associated to a melee weapon. This is my most powerful weapon, but god, is it gonna swing slow. I'll give it a try. Maybe. 633 damage. It's basically a goddamn Buster Sword, but it goes from heavy to very heavy. Yeah, look at that. That's supposed to be my fastest attack. I like big, slow weapons, just not big, slow weapons. You know what I mean? I give it a try. I'll see how I feel about it. I like that the spear is able to be heavy, but still maintain some speed. So I imagine we need to go back to that dead end we reached before. What's my current quest? Defeat the robot that killed the brother. Yeah, so I'm gonna assume we go to that dead end. Okay, I just fucking one-hit that guy. Okay, see, now I'm reminded why I like big slow weapons. Doesn't fucking matter that they're slow if they kill in one hit. One of these days, I'm going to check out the game Resonance of Fate on stream, because that is a game that has been like in my, it's been invasively in my thoughts. Yeah, like Final Fantasy 14. I own Resonance of Fate, though, and I don't have to pay for it monthly. But, yeah. Sometimes games will just pop up into my thoughts, like, very invasively. And I just gotta play them to make them stop. It's a mental illness, I'm sure. Or sorcery. Or that. Ow. Alright, so we're looking for a shade that is teamed up with a robot. So magic and science. You're gonna love this guy. For ending E, I looked into it a little bit. For ending E... for ending E, you have to play the entire game again. But there's a caveat. There is a caveat. It's not exactly playing the entire game again. We'll talk about it more when we get there. From what I understand, ending E was added to this updated version of the game.
I've never heard of a shade living with a machine. What's that about?
And it is based on a
Don't know, don't
novelization.
care. All that matters is that we kill them both.
So ending E is somehow based on a book. One tied to the series. It's based on a novelization based on the original Nier.
It seems we have found the entrance to our robot friend's hideout.
Right. Let's head down.
Are you mad? We've no idea what lies below.
Beats going the long way around. Come on.
That's what it seems to me from what I read about it. I didn't want to spoil it for myself, so I read about it very vaguely. But I know ending E was added to this version of the game, and I know apparently it was inspired by the novelization. All I read was apparently it changes up large portions of the story.
Intruder detected. Scanning. Scanning. Exterminating.
Looks like we found it.
Oh, Lord, it's enormous.
Intruder detected. Scanning. Scanning. Exterminating.
Look at the shade!
Oh, I'm looking. He's riding on top.
That thing is commanding the robot somehow.
Aim for the legs! Knock it down!
Take out the shade!
I'm trying to, guys.
Exterminating. Aim. 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 Must defend my mission.
By the way, this is the first robot of these factory robots to talk.
That's a shade. It's a shade!
Or maybe the Shade's talking. Or maybe the union of both of them has created an entity that can speak.
Exterminating. Aim. 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 Aim.
Oh, I love robots and religion.
This thing can transform?
He's turned himself into an angel.
Watch for falling debris.
Look out!
Escape. 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 Go. See the world. Burn. 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 Must protect. Must fight.
Oh, I love this.
Where do you think you're going?
I almost feel bad.
Must defend my mission.
Well, here's the thing I'm going to point out about this whole quest for revenge we've been set on by that kid. That kid didn't... This kid, his fucking brother didn't get killed by a robot. His brother got killed by his carelessness.
You stupid machine! You killed my family! You took everything from me!
Not even his mother died because of robots. His mom fucking just went off to the factory with her lover and then they died. I mean, I guess they might have got killed by robots, but I don't think that's what happened.
Hey, come on. That's enough.
I did it! Now that this goddamn thing is dead, I can forage wherever I want. Just wait, you goddamn freak! Now I can make all kinds of powerful weapons! Just leave it to me! Leave it all to me!
Look, we get it, okay? Really?
So, we were sent on a quest to murder a sentient being that had nothing to do with the death of this guy's family.
Hatred and madness will never heal a wounded heart.
Maybe it's just all he's capable of right now.
Revenge is a fool's errand.
Yeah, I know.
At least we got the thing we needed. Oh, I know. Gideon is voice acted by our best friend.
Maybe Popola's found some information about the Shadow Lord. Let's drop by the village.
Very well.
Yosuke Hanamura from Persona 4. Hey there, partner. Time to go talk to our favorite person, Popola. Which is this way.
Learned anything new about the Shadow Lord's key, Popola?
You know, I was just going to talk to you about that. You remember the Eyrie, right?
That depressing shell of a village?
Not so much anymore, it sounds like. I just got this letter from the village chief. Have a look.
From the office of the chief of the Eyrie to Popola. My greetings to you and your village. Hope everything is going well. Our village has shut itself away from the world for far too many years, and we have therefore decided it is time to change our ways. As part of this endeavor, we have resolved to establish a shop within the village. It is now open for business, and I look forward to seeing a great many customers visit from all over the world. With regards to the sacrifice keyword you wrote about, one of our villagers claimed to know the meaning behind the term. You are more than welcome to speak with him on the matter as part of your visit to the Eyrie. I hope to hear from you again soon.
Sacrifice? Isn't that the name of one of the key fragments?
That's right. I've been trading notes with leaders from every town in the land.
You're amazing, Popola.
This entire affair strikes me as a bit too convenient.
I'm afraid Grimoire Weiss is correct.
What do you mean?
The area has been shut off from the world for years. And now they've not only opened trade routes, but they freely exchange information about the Shadow Lord.
I agree. It seems rather unnatural. And dangerous.
You're overthinking it. Besides, I don't care if it's dangerous. I won't get Yona back by just sitting around and waiting. If there are shades there, I'll just kill him and be done with it.
You know, if you rearrange the letters of Yona's name and take away the N and replace it with an R, you get Horya, which is a sound that Ganondorf makes when he attacks in Smash Bros.
Oh dear.
Well, if that's the way you feel, I guess I won't stop you. Try speaking with the chief when you get there.
I don't know, but I think Grimoire Weiss saying "Oh dear" very quietly after that joke was perfect. It was perfect timing. No, I was gonna say if you rearrange the letters of Yona
Right, let's go see the chief.
and replace the N with an R, you get Yorha.
What a soul-crushing place.
But I wanted to subvert expectations and made a joke about Ganondorf going "Horya" when he attacks.
I cannot fathom that village setting up a mercantile. They must have truly opened their minds.
Yeah, I have my doubts.
Aren't you glad to be going back home, Kaine?
Home? The place is a shithole.
Whoops.
Don't be so nervous, Kaine. We'll protect you.
I got me taken care
Hey,
of.
fuck off.
Worry about protecting yourself.
Alright, time to navigate this funny place. Oh look, there's actually people outside over there.
Hello? We're here from Popola's village.
It's all over.
We came to ask about the letter you sent.
Our days are numbered. Our village is doomed.
As cheerful as ever, it seems.
You're the one who wrote the letter, right?
I don't know about any letter.
What the hell is going on here?
It may be faster for us to take our inquiries elsewhere. Let us ask around. Someone must know something.
Thanks for the copper. Okay, what's happened to this place? You guys are even more depressing than usual.
Something about that.
A letter? Yes. C. For cranberries.
So, you know about the letter?
Maybe I don't. I'm not sure. Which is it, man? Oh, and if I may ask, are you friends of Kaine?
You could say that.
I've heard the rumors. Here to hunt shades, are you? Indeed. Our aim is to defeat every last one. Every last one? Everyone? Everyone.
Vice!
Beware, this man is a shade.
Damn it, it's a trap!
I figured as much.
You guys sure are taking your goddamn time.
1,000 apologies. We were distracted by the local welcoming party.
Want some help?
Kaine, the villagers are possessed.
But not all of them. Some are still human, so be careful.
I think I might have killed 2 of the humans. Dude, are you gonna attack me? Attack me so I can not. Alright, I don't. Obviously, you're not a shade. Or obviously, you're a human, I mean, obviously, you're a shade. Definitely a shade.
My husband's a shade.
Why are you here? Everything was fine until you showed up.
Get out of here! No way! I'm not gonna abandon my own sister!
Kaine, what's going on?
Don't be fooled by this lady. She's a shade.
No! No! You people are the monsters here!
Stay back, kid. Your sister is one of them now.
I don't care what she is! She's my sister, and I love her.
Kaine!
Stop it! Don't hurt my sister!
What madness. These people are behaving as if we are the villains.
Kaine!
I don't feel like I'm a hero right now.
Kill them now!
No! You've got to stop this! I'm trying to save you from the shades! Please, you have to stop!
Emil!
We need to get out of here. Kaine! Kaine, get up! Hurry!
Stop this at once!
Leave us in peace!
Get them.
Villagers are under attack over there.
Are they? Are there even any villagers that matter? Sorry, I just want your pumpkin seeds. You know, it's ironic. This is the village that outcast Kaine for being half shade. And now look at them all.
I can't take this anymore.
What's happening? By my pages, is this beast a shade as well?
That thing sucked up the villagers.
No! If we keep this up, we're gonna kill them all! We can't let that happen!
This is a cool
I feel
boss.
something from within the creature.
Visually. It's surrounded by fairies from Ocarina of Time.
Is this the combined power of all those shades?
It will take more than a barrage of magic to stop us. The first to waver is the first to die. I sense magic coming from the center of that eye.
Look, we're playing Tuhu.
Wait! I think those are actual people!
Hold nothing back. Those are shades. The surrounding tentacles appear to deflect magic. Such speed! Now, focus your magic on the beast's center.
Look out! Something's coming!
Its weak point is located around the back. Try attacking it from above.
I'll try to pin it down!
Emil!
Emil!
I'll keep it busy! You should be able to attack! From behind!
I'm already on it, kid.
Go around and get it! Please, hurry!
Emil can handle this. We must circle behind the creature at once.
I need to be higher.
You must strike it in the eye.
You want me to just jump for it?
Are you there yet?
Get it! It is escaping to the inner level.
I'm coming. Gotta catch my breath.
Careful, Emil. Won't help anyone if we lose you here.
Guess I gotta go over there now. Thankfully, I have better, or pretty good,
Damn it!
knowledge of the layout of this village.
Its combined powers are beyond even my greatest suspicion.
Take it out!
I'm on it.
Okay.
Emil. Emil, wait.
Emil!
He's gone. His instincts have taken hold. The ultimate weapon is being deployed.
What have I done? I killed innocent people. I killed them all.
But you saved us. If it wasn't for you, we'd all be dead. We owe you.
But
It's all right. Really? Don't look back.
We had best be off.
Yeah.
Well, damn. There goes one of the towns. Unfortunately, this is also where I'm going to have to stop, but this will be back soon enough. Especially where we're getting so near, the first ending. We got one fragment left to get. Loyal Cerberus. But for now, I have to get ready for bed. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be back tomorrow for our very first Funkin' Chill Out Friday. And until then, have a good night. And stay excellent.